Back in Proverbs chapter 28, verse 7. He who watches over the Torah is a discerning son, but a companion of gluttons shames his father. In Philippians chapter 3, verse 19. Their end is destruction. Their mighty one is their stomach, and their esteem is in their shame. They mind the earthly. In 1 John chapter 2, verse 16, because all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. Wait, remember in Genesis chapter 3, verse 5, for Elohim knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be like Elohim, knowing good and evil. And the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise. And she took of its fruit and ate. And she also gave to her husband with her, and he ate. In Genesis chapter 2, verse 24, for this cause a man shall leave his father and mother, and cleave to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. In Genesis chapter 2, verse 17, but do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for in the day that you eat of it, you shall certainly die. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 6, she also gave to her husband with her, and he ate. In Exodus chapter 15, verse 26, and he said, if you diligently obey the voice of the name of God your Elohim, and do what is right in his eyes, and shall listen to his commands, and shall guard all his laws, I shall bring on you none of the diseases I brought on the Mizrahites, for I am the name of God who heals you. In Proverbs chapter 28, verse 7, he who watches over the Torah is a discerning son, but a companion of gluttons shames his father.